Yo, 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 it's Mark and Mark's Tarot. Wow. That's what I get for not paying attention. Oh, hell no. Hey, Sapia, how you been, sweetheart? How's it going? I haven't seen you forever. How you been? I'm doing good. Everything's cool. Hey, kids, how you been? I'm just been working, sorting out family life, doing all sorts of shit as usual. Staying busy. Actually, I need to check my damn messages real quick. Okay, cool. Nothing's up in here. All right. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I've been trying to get healthier and you know working as much as I can and staying healthy and trying to stay healthy. Just been dealing with a lot of family stuff. Family stuff. I'm always dealing with family shit. Always everybody else's shit. Yeah, sure. You go. You can email me anytime. You know that. Kids, yeah, I'll give you a message if you want. Sure. All right, this is your card, and it says, "Take time to acknowledge the subtle changes in your spiritual evolution. Take time to acknowledge the subtle changes in your spiritual evolution." Yeah, probably. I haven't like I went on Instagram yesterday for a bit and the day before, and then I come on here. I came on here yesterday. I come on here as much as I can, just to get away from regular life. Come over in the spiritual realm for a little while. But yeah, I've been doing, just my suggestion to you. Here we go. Back of you in that damn monster size Slim Jim. Yeah, Sapia. Just be safe and just try and to get yourself better, and don't hesitate to contact me. I'll give you some insight on what you need to do, and like try to beef jerky stick. Okay, I don't eat those things. But yeah, just try and get yourself better and get yourself to a place where you feel better. Your health is more important than anything on earth. You're welcome, kids. And just just make yourself better. It was meant for you, Becca. Yeah, that's what it's all about. We're supposed to make each other feel good and feel more, aware of our surroundings. Life is too short to be trying to compete with time and compete with, like, life. We gotta, like, do what's best for us every day. I know it's hard because sometimes we have to deal with moms, dads, children, people, but you gotta take time for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been doing for the past 2 hours. I've been watching a damn movie with my sister, and I weren't planning on doing that, but I ended up, talking to her for a bit. She's been going through hell this past 6 months with her divorce, changing her life, dealing with the kids. So I've been helping her as much as I can, and now everything's, pretty much cool because the divorce is almost over, but still, pending. So it's been, my parents have been through. Me personally, I'm okay. Like, I can handle the pressure, I can handle life, and I can handle a lot of things. But seeing my family go through bullshit is hard. You gotta, like, I feel like I have to help them. You know, so I help them as much as I can, make sure they're all cool, and make sure they're all right. And that's all I've been doing, like putting effort in. Yeah, yeah, she got a divorce. Yeah. Yeah, I try to be back on. I am, but I don't need like a cape or an award or anything like that. I just know God put me in the right place at the right time. Makes everything happen. But it's hard. I saw my brother go through a divorce 5 years ago. Today's his birthday, and 5 years ago he went through a divorce. The kids were destroyed. The kids were in a bad place. The oldest one, he was completely like in la la land. He got a rude awakening, like, cause he was attached to his mom. When he found out his mom was cheating, he never spoke to her ever since. He still don't speak to her. And now he's 19. He's going 19. He's a big boy, big big. He's a big kid. He's a good kid. He works every day. He does what he has to do, and I saw him 2 weeks ago, and he's doing good. I'm happy for him. Like, they'll come around a lot. Like, it's been 5 years. So, and the other my other nephew, his brother, has been doing good too. He's got one more year of school, and they're doing good. They survived the heartache, and it's not fair to children to deal with that shit. It's fucked up. But they got a good uncle, and they got good family on this side. So we've been making sure everybody's staying healthy and sane, and make sure everybody's okay, well fed, got everything they need. Me and my sister, we're like best friends. So we live next to each other. We're always together and shit. So, like, she needed me more than ever, and so did the boys. So I got caught up in the divorce, and he attacked me as well. He's still trying to provoke me here and there to beat the shit out of him, but he fails to realize, like, I'm not that person anymore. Like, I'm gonna let God beat the shit out of you. So, and the devil's in his heart, so I don't care. Like, he can go fuck himself. So yeah, they're doing what they have to do. It hurts to see, a father disrespect their children, and, like, I want to, beat the shit out of them, but what is that gonna do? It's not gonna do. The old me would have beat the crap out of them and felt no way. I probably wouldn't even be here right now. I'd probably be in jail for, like, attempted murder. 'Cause that's how I feel. Like, I feel like, I want to beat the shit out of him for what he's done to my sister and to me and to the boys, but he's suffering every day. without us. He realizes it now, but it's too fucking late. But that's what happens to people. They make bad decisions and they end up paying for them more in the long run. And like my mom says, you pay here before you go. And that's a good thing if you do, because you don't know where you're going. Yeah, they're good, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's a lot of people see, a lot of people see, how things are, they see their siblings go through it, their parents, themselves go through divorce and breakups and things like that. It's hard to see, but people deal with it, they do it, and they live through it, and they get themselves to a better place. I don't know what Centra's current feelings for you. And if you ain't getting no contact, then no answer is an answer. And when you come in here, you should say hello first. Don't just shoot your question. I don't do questions like that unless you're paying. Right? And don't be coming in here and just, not saying hello. Yeah. Yeah, time will heal. It's the way it is, and it's a part of life. People deal with it every day. My parents are still together. They're doing their thing. They've been together for almost 60 years. And I watch them, take care of 4 kids, and they have their life, their house. And I take care of them and I help them out, do what I have to do for them, and do everything possible to help them like they helped me when I was young. So it's all good. But some people never learn. Some people do, some people don't, but I'm just, keeping my distance from what's not serving me anymore, and I just go do what I gotta do. Like, I just want to help my nephews and my sister and my mom and dad. Everybody else can pretty much like kiss my ass. That's how I feel. There ain't nobody paying my fucking bills. Ain't nobody like, helping me like that. But I have my times where I want to like explode and say shit and do shit, but it don't make no sense. Hey BT, how you doing? I just got your donation. Thank you. I'm doing good. Just here talking about life. But it's hard for kids. Yeah, I do want to explode in many ways, but not in that way that you think. You and your dirty mind. I just try and be sane and try and be, the better person. I try to always know that, everything's gonna happen for a reason. And one thing about me, when somebody disrespects me, like I just sit back and just like, okay, you do that. Spirit's gonna attack you now, and you're gonna be fucked. So, it's your fault. You shouldn't have touched me. You shouldn't have said nothing to me. You shouldn't have attacked me. Because my team of spirit is ready to go. Yeah, and I'm blessed to have them, and I just want to make sure that they're all right, and they are. And it was rough. The past couple months were very rough. January, February, March, and April, I would say, was very rough, and then May, things got better. This month's been really good, and the rest, of the year is going to be even better. You just have to have that mentality, Okay, BT, that's good. Now I'm here. Now I'm here at your service. See, we can hang out. You ain't gotta be at work. All right, you want a reading for July? All right, I'll check what's going on for July. Yeah, that's good, Sophia. I'm glad. But it's good to see you, and I'm glad that you're all right. And if you're here, then you're doing good, and just keep working for your goals. Stay focused on the big picture. Always try to make your life better. That's what my suggestion always is. You learned a new word from IG today. Bussin'. Yeah. I use that word sometimes. All right, BT, let's see what we got for you for July. All right, Sophia, no problem, sweetie. I'll be waiting for your email. Yeah, I know. I'm saying it. Yeah. It's good seeing you, sweetheart. Take care. All right, BT. People know that you are a person that is very sincere and you have, sincere interest in people and yourself. You're going to resolve any issues and problems. You'll come to the conclusion of, feeling satisfactory and feeling fulfilled. And you just have to compromise what friendships you have, especially friendships amongst women. If you do hang out with any of your women friends, just know that it'll be inspiring. Just make sure you compromise on who you hang out with and what you say and what you do. July is also it can be disappointing, and you can feel like you might not complete what you want to do because you feel overburdened or you feel excessive pressure. But you're gonna go through a little bit of like pressure and anxiety and like trying to solve problems. But after that, once you solve all the issues, you'll be celebrated. You'll feel you're a little bit better. But be selfish. Be selfish for you. Like do what's best for you, not best for everybody else. Just do what you have to do for yourself. You might, like I say, you might fail to complete some tasks because you're not seeing eye to eye with somebody. You might be disappointed here and there. But in the end, it looks like you'll resolve everything, resolve whatever issue and every problem you're dealing with. If you're looking to like feel a little bit of healing energy and healing thoughts and stuff like that, just look at the end result. Like just keep looking at end results. What's gonna happen when I'm finished? How is this gonna end up? It is gonna end up good. Try not to think of like the negativity and the negative parts of it all, Just feel like just pretty much understand that just stay friendly, stay focused, stay loving and caring, be practical, and be understanding to what you need to understand. And looks like you'll be working, and work's going to be like feeling, you're going to be feeling the pressure at work. You're going to be feeling tired, overburdened. You're just going to feel like you need to meet your goals and put in more effort. And if not, you might be disappointed to a certain point, but the end result I see will be fine. End result looks good. So by the end of July, I feel like you'll be happy, even though you might go through some bullshit here and there with people or with work. And that's probably like usually what happens anyway. I know you said work is like crazy sometimes and things, go up and down. It'll probably happen again in July. It's a part of the job, part of life. Um, and just know that at the end of July, you'll feel more satisfied. You'll feel that, you met your goals and met your needs, even though things didn't really start off that way. So you might have a rocky start to July, but the end of July, you'll feel like you accomplished everything you needed to. So I would suggest keep your head up and don't give up on because of the beginning of July turns out like shit. Don't allow it to make the rest of July worse. You know what I mean? You'll get there at the end. The main thing is to like do what's best for you and not for everybody else. Do what's best for you first. Yeah. Well, if you do have something new that's interesting, you can honestly you can see how it pans out at the end. Because if something new and interesting comes during July, at the end of July, you'll be like, okay, great. I got what I need, I got what I want, and everything's turned out the way I want it to. Becca, what you laughing at now? What you sent me around here? Becca's in a mood tonight. See, is what you want. You watch too much damn SpongeBob. You know that? You watch too much damn SpongeBob. Yes, I get the joke. Uh, I tell you, this woman, she's in a mood today. You welcome, BT. Yes, I know. I know. I showed my sister what you sent me earlier, the monster size beef stick thing. She started laughing. Right when you sent it to me, I was talking to her. I was helping her download her files over to her external hard drive. I know, but I haven't seen one of those things forever. I don't eat those things. Those things are gross. I can't eat like those things. They're just like, yeah. I know somebody that did, but I don't eat that shit. I ate it maybe once, but it gave me heartburn. I was like, yuck, that shit's gross. Can't eat that trash. Hell no. Today's been one of those weird days where I don't know. It's like I'm thinking about I had some weird dreams, and then it's just like you get up and you're like, fuck, I gotta go do this, I gotta do that. It's just weird energy. Sometimes it's like you don't know what to think sometimes. It wasn't that hot here today either. I went in the pool like twice today. Did you go live today, Becca? I don't even know. I didn't even go online today. This is like my first time on the computer. I've been helping my sister with her computer, downloading all her shit on external hard drive. First thing this morning, I was doing a read. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's nice of grandma to take care of kids. That's cool. I remember when my grandma was alive years ago. I used to spend the night at her at the place that she lived with my auntie, her sister in law, and She had a house of like 3 or 4 bedrooms. Not my grandma, but my auntie. But my grandma rented one of the rooms from her. It was like her roommate type of thing because they had both were married to brothers. So I used to go there, and because I was like kind of fearless when I was younger, I didn't take no shit. She wanted me to sleep in the room next to her because she was scared to sleep by herself in the house when my auntie went on vacation. So like my auntie would go on vacation for like 2 weeks, and then at nighttime I would have to go sleep there just so she'll feel safe. And I'm like, oh my god, man! Like you have the dog, you're fine. Like they had a big husky dog. I can't even remember what the hell his name is. I remember that dog. He was huge. I gotta ask my sister if she can remember the damn dog's name. I know the cat was there. I think his name was Whiskey, Whiskers or something like that. I can't remember the dog. Yeah, my grandma was like, I ain't worried about that dog. I need you to come sleep here and be with me. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? I ain't got no gun. You want me to slap somebody when they come in here with a baseball bat or something? That's why my auntie had a big ass dog. I can't remember his damn name now. Well, what's his name? I can't remember his name now. Hey Jessica, how you doing, boo? You all right? How's it going? Shit. I can't remember what I was gonna say to you. Yeah, I'm all right. I've had a headache all damn day, but I'm all right now. I kind of feel a little better. Guess it's the damn heat. It was hot as frick today. Also, got to keep drinking water so I can stay, hydrated. I blocked that idiot that came in here earlier, come in my room and not even say hi. What is this person's feelings for me? I don't give a fuck about that person or you and their feelings. Don't come in my room and not say hi to me. Yeah. And now who gives you the right to just ask a question? You don't read no fucking directions? You know? Fuck you think this is? I couldn't even say their name. That's why I was like, who you think you are coming in here like that, bro? That's one thing I don't tolerate. I don't tolerate people coming in here and just asking me questions and like don't even say hi. Like all you gotta do is say hi. If they said hi and then asked the question, I would have been like, yo, don't ask questions in here unless you're paying for them, or like yeah. I don't know. I can't remember what last time I spoke to you. You said something, and I was like, I was gonna ask you how it was going, but I can't remember what it was now. I had like a brain fart. Last time you came in here, you were saying something. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, how's your channel going? You said to me one time, yeah, not a yeah, brain fart. Yeah, not a real fart, a brain fart. It's when you like forget shit. Yeah, I meant to ask you how your channel was doing, or how have you been on your channel since? That's what I meant to ask you. I was like, what the hell do I have to ask her again? It's like the last time I spoke to you, I think it was a while, like it was in here, but I subscribe to your page that you're on now, but I don't know the channel. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Oh my god. Really? Oh, okay. Well, what's the channel name? Is it's on your like this Jessica one here, or it's a different one? Like, send me the link on here, and I'll add you so I can see, because I subscribe to your channel, yeah, but I know it's not that. That's why I haven't been in there. I'm like, well, what's the damn channel's name? Yeah, you can send me the link and I'll check it out. What the hell was I gonna do too? I had something on my mind I had to do. Um, oh yeah, that's what it was. Shit. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know how that thing does that shit. Okay, cool. So it's the first one. All right, cool. All right. Water Empress Tarot. Oh, I see. Oh shit. Go to channel. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna subscribe to you right now. There you go. I subscribed. And I'll put on all notifications. Cool. I got you. So now I can see. Hey Oda, how you doing, sweetheart? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I just got it. That's cool. Jessica, I'm glad. I'm glad you you're welcome. I'm glad. I'll come check you out. I put on the notifications so that way I know when you come on. So that's good. All right. Thanks, Oda. You're welcome, sweetheart. I appreciate the same way, you show me love and support. I show it back. Like, me, I ain't no hater. Yeah, I ain't hating. I always like to I've subscribed to a few people like here and there. And all right. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Oh, no. All right, cool. Nah, I'm not there. You're not there. Oda, you can ask your question when you're ready, sweetheart. You're good? That's good. Good to hear. When I order things online, I gotta give like my invoice, and I hate when people like send shit and they don't send an invoice in the box like with the package, like so that way, like when you send something to somebody, like put the invoice in the fucking box, and when the people customs expect and like they inspect the box, they see like the total value of whatever's in there. Like I don't understand companies; they're like fucking stupid. So then the people in Bermuda email me and say, "Oh, there's no invoice." And then when I send them an invoice, like I upload the invoice to their thing, they're like, "Oh, well, this isn't good enough." I'm like, "Well, that's what they gave me. What the fuck you want me to do? It's in another country. Go on their website and go look at it if you don't believe me, you moron." I swear, people are so dumb. Like these companies, they have no sense, no nothing. And if I say something to them, they're like, "Oh, sir, you're being aggressive." Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's your aggression, all right? I swear, every time I deal with like some stupid like package crap, I like it's always some like dumb shit I gotta go through. The joy of living in Bermuda. Hopefully I uploaded the what they wanted to see. What's up, Trishan? How you doing, bro? Loving life. How you doing? Yep, deal with dumb shit is everywhere. Yep, I know. It's not easy, It really isn't easy dealing with dumb people, you know. You got insomnia? Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm alright. I just got like a headache all day, but I'm alright now. I think just the energy out there is giving me a headache from dealing with crazy weird people all day. It ain't easy. People in this world are just like it's not easy being cheesy. It ain't easy, but I try to stay sane and try to stay positive as much as I can. Can I do a general reading on that one family? Yeah, I should. Me, I brush it off. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Me, I ain't letting it bother me like that. I'll inhale it and then spit it back out and be like, yeah, get away. Leave me alone. Not today, Satan. Yes, I'll be nice, sir. I'll be nice. I try to be nice, but it don't get me anywhere loving life. It gets me somewhere when I'm hanging out with you guys. You guys like when I'm nice. Yeah, I'm all right. I just had like a headache all day, and I don't really get headaches, but I think it's the humidity here is like ridiculous. It's like 80 something humidity, 80 degrees. It was hot today, and I just want to make sure, like, I just drink a lot of water. I've been drinking green tea, just trying to stay hydrated and, say, you know, because I'm in working in the sun. So, like, I kind of get beat up. I always take precaution and obviously take breaks. But I guess it comes with, getting older. You get headaches. My head's thinking too much. Okay, Hermana, Ilda, that person is still very malicious and narrow-minded. They're being very vengeful and deceitful. They have a very bad temper. They don't like the fact that you're brave, and they don't they don't like the fact that they don't know what you're up to or what you're doing, and they know you have no fear of them, and they know that you'll take action. It's almost like they want to offer you love and peace, but you know it's not genuine. And because you're probably peaceful and fulfilled, and things are going good for you, this person is not wanting to see your productiveness and your pleasure and the way you act and the way you are, the way you look, the way you feel. They don't, they kind of have this energy around them that's still bad. And I think it's because, your success and the way you are and how you overcome the obstacles that you deal with. You know. First of all, Rose, I'm not ma'am. Ma'am is a woman. I'm not a woman. I am a man. I take no free questions. No. So Ilda, I would say that, this is this person is still like gonna be vengeful and gonna be kind of like, in and out and things like that. I gotta get I gotta get rid of that person. I can't handle shit like that. Like, what fucking planet you live on? Fuck out of here. Like, if you don't know how to address people, then don't come the fuck in here. Yeah? This is the second time you fucking freaks come in here talking shit. Yeah. I'm a fucking woman, you. Hmm? You can take all that shit and go somewhere else. Don't fucking irritate me. Okay. But Ilda, I would say that, they're gonna continue to battle with you. They're gonna continue to like try and like, be vengeful and be deceitful, and like they're gonna show their temper. They're gonna show they're against what you're about and things like that. But don't be like don't be surprised if she tries to make peace with you, and but it's not like genuine. You know what I'm saying? And you know that. I think you know that it's not genuine. But it's almost like she wants to know what you're doing and what you're about and how you're, like what's your next move type of thing. But I think that there's I wouldn't say jealousy, but there's like a unknown thoughts in the back of her mind about how you became who you became, how you're doing what you're doing, how you're still going about it. It's almost like like they're wondering how you're doing what you're doing, or when are you gonna do this, or how you're gonna do that. They're wondering how you're happy and how you're making it. You know, so it's like they want to see you miserable, or they want to see you mad, or they want to take your energy. Yeah, you should have saw the other person that came in here loving life. They just came right in the room and just asked me how somebody's feelings were. No hi, no hello, no, You know, like you don't see what it says on my my thumbnail. What the fucking thing this is. Then you want to call me ma'am, and I look and do I look like a woman to you? Fucking idiot. Yeah, so Oda, I would say that it's gonna continue, and she's gonna be that way. Yeah, the trolls, but I think that they just they like me tonight. Yeah, she's very jealous, and I get a lot of temperamental things. Like her temper is like really bad right now. She's not getting her way with you, so she's gonna be like kind of wondering why and how you do all these things, and wondering when are you gonna fall, when are you gonna like do those type of things. Me loving life, I can handle the trolls. It's all good. I just diss them and delete them. I just give them the double D. You diss them and delete them. You know how rude. It's not easy. It's not easy. I can handle it though. I have the delete from channel button here, so I just get rid of them. I don't even get mad anymore. I just be sarcastic and just be calm. Some of them want a reaction. You know what I'm saying? They want me to say something like so I get in trouble, or trying to get me to say something so I look like a bigot or something like that. But I'm too smart for them. See, they try though. I give them credit. They try. They know what it's like. Yeah. I would say like I don't know if you've been doing like any type of like I don't know what you do for protection, but like if you feel like kind of heavy because of her, um what I would say like is get some sea salt and water and put it in a bowl, like how I say before, like you can put 7 teaspoons of sea salt in a bowl with, like, after you boil the water, 2 cups, put it in a glass bowl, and just put it in like the center of your room or your house. Just let it absorb like the negative thoughts and energy, and you should be fine. You might not have to do that because you can just mentally say to yourself, I can't be touched, I can't be, this it won't happen, I don't have to deal with it, like yeah, I know love and life, it ain't easy. It's all good though. I like the entertainment. I don't sweat it at all. I actually welcome it so I can have a good time, just laugh and diss people if they want to be dissed. It's gonna take a lot to like, you know. Yeah, if you honestly feel you can't be, then you won't be. That's how I roll. Yeah, see, you just said it right there. I'm protected, and that's all you have to say. And if you believe it, then you receive that. So that's the confidence that God and Spirit want you to have. They want you to say, "I am protected. You can't touch me. You won't touch me, and you can try. It ain't gonna work." And if you have that confidence and you say that out loud, and you truly believe that, then how can you fear anything, right? You know? Yeah. See, there you go. That's all you got to do. It's that simple. It's that simple. But she's gonna continue to, be a biatch and act crazy. Yeah, I know she's gonna continue to be that way because she wants misery likes company. Um, there's a lot of annoying people in our lives. We just have to keep them at a distance. Over 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep them at a long distance, and the less we say to them, the better it is. The less we communicate, the less we're in their airspace, the better it is for us. Love and life. Would you like a message? When we had a Father's Day gathering here last week, I think it was, or yeah, last week Sunday, not this Sunday, but last week Sunday, we had a Father's Day gathering here, and my whole family was here, and I don't really like my older brother and sister. They're annoying, they're selfish, and they're jealous, and they're just weird. And my brother-in-law, he's weird too. So I don't really associate with them like that. And they always hate on me because like I know what I'm doing and I'm, doing what I gotta do. You're welcome, sweetheart. And thank you as well. Um, so I just might keep to myself. Like I don't even speak to them like that. I'll say hello or whatever, but that's about it. I'm not gonna sit there at the table and talk to them. I don't even sit at the same table as them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sitting at the table with Judas. I ain't sitting at the table with no fucking haters. I don't care if you're my sister or brother or not. You're hating on me. I ain't sitting at a table next to you. I'm sitting with my nephews. And that's what I do every family function. I sit with my nephews in the table. We all talk shit and have fun. They ain't hating on me. They're not bad. They're the ones I love the most. And I just keep my distance because I know my older brother and sister, their energy is toxic. That and my other brother-in-law. So they're all like they're scared to say something to me because they know, like, I'm the type of person to say, you know what, don't fucking come around here if you're gonna, be a weirdo. Yeah. And then when they say something, they get mad because I tell the truth. But you don't have to love everybody. That's not what you're on the earth for. You're here to love yourself and do what's best for you. Help whoever you want and deal with whoever you want. But there's gonna be people that are, family, friends, bosses, workmates, whoever, children. They're gonna stab you in the back eventually. Or some people do, some people don't. But don't associate. Don't my suggestion is to never associate with people that screwed you over because they're ready to do it again. Oh yeah, they tried to provoke me, but now I just like brush it off. You know what I mean? Love and life. I don't really care. Like I'm the type of person like I know what you're up to and I know what you're about, so I'm not gonna like entertain you like that anymore. Like I'm just gonna let you say what you want, do what you want, and now you don't even say nothing because I'm not entertaining you. My card says here silence is better than bullshit. And I've learned to just shut up and not say nothing. If I don't say anything, there is no bullshit to be dealt with. Even though I hear the bullshit in the background, I want to say something, but they just stay in silence. And eventually they're gonna leave and I don't have to see them again for a couple months. So it's a blessing, you know? And that's how I live my life. I don't really care about what people say about me or how they judge me or what they say. Like, if I was worried about what you think about me, now how you think I'm gonna live my life according to how to satisfy you about your thoughts of me? Fuck that. No way. No, no. If anybody wants a message, I'll give you one. But otherwise, I stay to myself and to my immediate family. I'm with my sister, my nephews, my mom, my dad. I love my clients, the people who who pay me for work and appreciate my work and my business. I cater to them. I come on here, I cater to you guys. I love you guys, and you guys always, show me love back and support me and all that stuff. Even if you come in here and talk shit and have fun and have a good laugh, that's all that matters to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can sit here for hours and talk shit and have fun. It's cool with me. I do it all the time. But we can also talk about serious things and vent and say what we need to say. And that's the way it should be. Don't take shit too serious and just do what you have to do to make your life better. Yeah, that's what I love about myself. I always want to make things better, not worse. But I keep it real. I can't stand fake ass people. I can't stand liars. I just can't stand how the world has become. People in the world have become. It bothers me, it annoys me, but I say to myself, you know what? I can't control stupid. Stupid is what stupid does. I can't, control what people do. I can suggest things. I can, say, oh, well, that's your dumbness, or that's, what you wanted to do. Fine. Do what you have to do. Bye. Yeah, I'm always 100. Always, I have to be, you know. That's how I live my life. But from living in this world for 46 years, I realize more and more every day that my circle is getting smaller and smaller and smaller as far as friends, family, people. Everything is just getting to a smaller circle. And every time I get rid of a bad person in my life, it makes me feel a lot better. It makes me feel like, I'm accomplishing my circle of good, and I finally have like a good circle of people around me, and I'm in a good place, and the people around me are good, and that's it. I finally got rid of my biggest hater, which was my brother-in-law. You know, yeah, I agree with that, love and life, but it's also, even if I vibe on I want to elaborate on that a bit. You're right, it is because I vibe on a higher level, but it's also like if I vibe on a high level and I turn it down because someone can't handle it, then that makes me look like an idiot because I'm stooping down to that person's level, and I don't want to. I want to stay up here. So if you're not going to stay up here with me, then you can stay down there, you know? But it's up to me to keep that vibe high, like to keep myself, at a place and not allow the provocative shit, the stupidness, the craziness, the mental people that are out there to annoy me, or the toxic people that hate me or want to, see me get to that point of, you know, yeah. So I had to like really, sit myself down in a corner and say, hey, look, this is gonna keep happening if you keep entertaining it. So what you do is you need to leave it alone, let it go, don't say nothing. Just do what you gotta do and fuck everybody. You gotta do. You gotta say to hell with these people, do what's best for you, your family, and the people that love and care about you, and then you'll be fine. And it's true. And that's what I'm doing. Exactly. I agree, love and life. I like your sayings. If they aren't stepping beside you, then they need to step behind you and keep it moving. Absolutely. And that's the thing. Like I always keep it moving. I always want to get better. I always want to learn more, do more, say more, express myself more, help everybody that comes into my circle. Always go out of my way because I know I can help you, and I know I'll be able to help you in a certain way or help you find a solution through my experience or just through my knowledge. I can, do what I have to do. And that's what I do. Like, I just stay to myself and then help who needs to be helped. And whoever doesn't want to be helped, then hopefully they can get help on their own or help themselves. I'm trying to also like not wish, bad thoughts on people that wish it on me. I don't even say send it back. I don't even like, say, hope you get calm or whatever. I just know it's gonna happen. So by me knowing it's going to happen, I don't even have to say it. I just think it. I just know it's going to well, I sometimes I do. It all depends on I'm not gonna waste my prayer on somebody who is devilish and don't believe in God. So I don't even like want to get them to that. I ain't gonna waste my breath on praying for them. But I pray for my family every night. Every night before I go to bed, I pray over the Bible. And this is no lies. I pray. I have my altar upstairs, and I pray above the Bible, over the Bible, and I ask God to help me, my mom, my dad, my sister, my nephews, myself, my dog, keep us safe, healthy. And that's who I pray for. The people who I love the most, and everybody else, you pray for your damn self. You put your hands together and you pray. If you ain't praying, then that's your business. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really praying for people who do dumb shit because they're doing it because they don't know what prayer is and they don't know who God is. They just want to know evil shit. So they pray to whoever they pray to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bless their hearts, if they have any, if they have a heart. Sometimes I wonder if people even have one. Hey Amanda, how you doing? Yeah, fake biatches. Bless their hearts. Well, I'm doing good. All is good. Recovering from a headache, but I'm all right. I feel better now. I just gotta come on here and talk shit and have fun. And I'll feel better. But yeah, sometimes I mean, some people just they make you feel like you have to pray for these people, or like oh well, they're mental or they got ADHD or whatever the heck that is or whatever. They have this. It's always an excuse. That to me, a lot of people make excuses for their conditions and they invent a condition that they don't even have to make up for the lies that they say or make up for their behavior. Now, some people do have issues and they do have, diseases and problems. But your mind, you can, control your mind to do things. So like when somebody says, "Oh, they have issues and this and that," well, fix them. Not with medication, with your brain. Use your common sense to not do stupid shit, and use your common sense to behave well and do what's right for you, and stop worrying about what I'm doing with my life or what everybody else is doing with theirs. Common sense is very rare for a lot of people. And I wish that a lot of more people had common sense. But unfortunately, they don't. So, love and life, I guess we can pray for common sense. Let's pray for people to have common sense. How about that? Yep, it is. I wish I can sell common sense, but nobody's got the common sense to buy it. That's what I always say. But I pray that people make better decisions and use their common sense. And if they did, life would be a lot better. Things would be a lot, easier. I think a lot of things that people do are self-inflicted. I think that they think they don't have any consequences. I think that people, do shit and don't think that they're gonna have any repercussions or they're not gonna have anything bad happen to them, and they think they're just gonna go through life and do dumb shit and be okay. Well, newsflash, it's not. It's gonna catch up to you eventually. But some people need to learn the hard way, and some people, don't learn at all, and then they have to be dealt with in a different, way, which is no longer in my control, and never was in my control. They do whatever they want. I stay out of everyone's lane. I do what I gotta do. If anybody wants a message, let me know. But yeah, I try to stay happy and stay out of trouble and stay away from people in general. I don't want to be around a lot of people. People give off like so much bad energy and bad vibes lately. I'd rather just stay in my lane or stay far away from anybody. Yeah, sure, Tristan, anytime, man. Sure, I'll give you one right now. That's the thing, love and life. That's what I told my sister, and I told a lot of people. People never learn. Some people don't never gonna get it. They just don't want to learn. They don't want to know. They don't want to like get better. And they're never gonna get it. Just like that song says, you're never gonna get it. I'm glad I got it. I got the memo. Yeah, me too. Oh, I agree with you 100%. Love and life. It doesn't matter how old you are, because I see the different age brackets and how they still don't get it. All right, Tristan, 1, 2. All right, Tristan, this is your card. And it says, see yourself as you would see a friend. Be objective about it. See yourself as you would see a friend. Be objective about it. I know, right? That's exactly what I say to people. Like, if you get to it, like, what is this deck called? It's called the Daily Healing deck. I use it like almost every time I come on here. It's very nice to yeah, no problem. You're welcome. It's got like simple basic messages that are, like sayings and stuff. I've had it for a long time. I like it because it's small and it's easy to shuffle. But yeah, about the age thing, like it's like my parents, my dad's getting 80, my mom's 77, and they're at the age where you would think they would learn from a lot of their, mistakes or learn from what they're going through, and they still don't learn, they still don't get it. And I'm telling them, look, dad, look, you gotta do this, this, and this, and he don't fucking listen. My mom, you gotta do this, this, and this if you want to get better. Oh, I don't care. I'm like, okay. All right, mom. All right, dad. No problem. Keep suffering. It's all good. I'll just sit back and watch you and tell you I told you so, like I always do. You do whatever you want. Be stubborn. You're at this age and you still don't learn, do you? Okay, no problem. See you guys next time. Okay, love and life, sure. Yep, they're very narrow-minded and set in their ways is an understatement. And it doesn't matter how many times I tell them to do shit or tell them the right way, they still don't do it. They don't care. I'm like, oh well. Then I tell my sister, I say, you see, I did it right in front of you. I told them did that, and they still didn't care. And my sister be like, leave them alone, Mar. They're not going to change. I'm like, yep, all right. Sure, Amanda. All right, love and life. Let me see what we got for you. 1, 2. Okay. We got a long message here. This is your card, and it says, take 5 or more minutes to concentrate on a divine feeling or a higher thought. Do your best to block out all the other distractions. You go, love and life. Take 5 or more minutes to concentrate on a divine feeling or a higher thought, doing your best to block out all the other distractions. So this is saying to think and feel positive, and you can't be touched. See, we go back to what I said earlier. You can't be touched by those distractions. Okay. Amanda, you said you want a message from my blue deck. All right, cool. Amanda. All right. Out with the old and in with the new. So get rid of your old thoughts, your old ways, and just bring in the new. And this resonates with the last card. It says, let go of the past. Let those old things go. The past, let your old feelings, your old ways, just stop thinking about the past. Let it go. And if there's somebody around you, test their sincerity. See how really sincere they really are. No twin flame messages on Monday. No twin flame messages on Monday. You're welcome, Amanda. You're welcome, love and life. I know, right, love and life? Mikey Poo loves me. He'll pull any message for me. You guys watch. All right, Becca, my little angel. My little angel and pain in the ass. She wants twin flame messages. These younger generation, they want love. They want D. They want twin flames. They want the monster size. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this younger generation. Yes, I know. All right, Becca, let's see what we have for you. Oh boy. All right. Your twin flame says, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand that I'm not going to give a shit about you right now. You have to wait for me, and that's it. And they feel damaged, like I just can't do this. And your last card is my mind and heart always comes back to you. Oh boy. That's definitely a twin flame. See? My mind and heart always comes back to you. See, they always come back to you because they know they're not going to find nobody else. Yeah, the twin flame. On the bottom it says, I've never forgotten you even though you think I have. See? They remember you when they want coochie. That's when they remember you. See? Like I wonder if Rebecca's gonna give me some. Yeah, maybe. You know, maybe that was your sign today when you saw that monster size beef stick. They said, "See what's coming toward you. You're manifesting it." You know, absolutely. See, you're the chosen one. That's right. Yeah. Becca likes all that type of talk. You know, makes her laugh. You know, we like to talk a lot of shit and have fun. Cato diet. Oh boy, I can't do this keto diet. That shit sound like I can't eat that shit anyway. What's my twin flame message? Oh hell no. You know what? I'm gonna pull myself. You know the luxury cards, my gold luxury card. I'm gonna pull my these are my Pining Rose Love Oracle cards. These are luxury gold. I'll pull some cards for myself. All right, switch it up tonight. I'll get some of these. Yeah, I didn't forget about you, baby. Uh-huh. All right, let me see. All right, let me see what I got here. Oh God, look, the first card just says it all. I'm lost without you. Yes, I'm sure she is. You are my light. I know. But, you know, as you know, there was a third party. You know, you chose wrong. You chose the other person. And now you're lost. And you knew I was your light. But not my problem. There you go. See? So romantic, isn't it? I'll pull some twin flame cards for myself. I wanted to use those because they were here. So I'll pull some twin flame cards for myself. See what I get. I already know what they're thinking. See, they're lost without me. They know I lit up that, but you know they chose the other person. Not my problem. All right, let me see what I get. All right. Oh my God, really? Here we go with the guilt trip. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. No, you didn't. Being apart has been life changing for me. You're damn right. And your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. Let me read that again. Your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. Damn right. Fuck around, see what happens. You took the words right out of my mouth. Love and life, you dirty hoe. Shut up. You're not about that life. You dirty hoe. If you was, you would have been with me. Oh man, love and life. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say. The good D scared her off. Yeah, I don't know about that. It was my intensity. My intensity. You know what it is? I tell it like it is, and they don't like it. When I say shit, they get mad. You dirty hoe. That's exactly how I talk too. Shut up, you dirty hoe. You know you. You know you're lying. Talking about you're my twin flame. You twin blame me, woman. Don't lie. Those messages were spot on too. That's exactly what it is too. That's exactly how that person thinks. It's so hilarious. Oh man, your damn ears must be ringing. That's you guys. That's Becca. Sorry, I think that's right. You better believe that. Sorry. Too late now. Mark has moved on from that life. Hell no. The best thing I ever did was not, fall back into the trap again. That's for sure. Because people come back into your life to try and get you again and try and make you like look like an idiot or look weak or try and get you to come back one more time so they can see if they can use you and shit. No way, not me. My name about Marky, I got smart real quick. I got smart real quick. I was like, no, you won't. No, you won't. That ain't happening. I'm glad I realized how people are. And now women are so provocative and so like they're so open. Like women were like men were back in the day. And the women now, they just like they want you. They want you, they're gonna fucking tell you. Like they ain't got no filter. If they want some D, they're gonna say I want it now. There ain't no woman that wants traditional love anymore. There is, but it's very, very seldom. Yeah, damn right. It's literally open season. You're damn right. Summertime, they gotta air out that coochie. They gotta make sure they send out the signal. I took my nephew. I'll tell you guys a brief story. I took my nephew to a birthday party, and he was, he's a popular. Both my nephews, the younger ones, they're both popular in their school. They got a lot of friends and stuff. They get invited to parties all the time. Now the young one, he's like he's very smart. He don't let the girls get to him. Yeah, there you go, the itchy scratchy show effect. And I drove him to the party and I said, "Hey, look at all these sexy things here." And he's like, "Come on, man, shut up, bro. You're gonna make me laugh and they're gonna think I'm talking about him." I said, "That's all right. You wanna talk about him?" I said, "Look, you see that little blonde one right there? She looks good. You should go after her." He goes, "That's the girl's party." I said, "Oh, no wonder she's looking good. It's her party." And he ended up telling me later on that night that she never really said much to him. I said, "You know why? Because she likes you." I said, "That's what women do. See, if a woman really likes you, she ain't gonna really speak to you right away." He's like, "You think so?" I said, "Yeah, I know so." I said, "That's why I'm single. See, they don't want to talk to me. They don't want to tell me they like me. They're scared." And the ones that talk to you and want you, they're the only ones that just passing through for a night. They're the itchy, scratchy ones. I had a good laugh with them, though. And I said, look at these damn girls. They're dressed to kill. Like, I don't know how the fuck their parents let them out of the house looking like that. In these pom pom shorts showing their ass cheeks. These little 14-year-old girls are looking like, got makeup on, got their hair all done. When I went to a party when I was 14 years old, those girls had full dresses on. They didn't have no shorts on, no two-piece bikinis, no none of that shit. And anything they did to their hair was put it up in a ponytail or something. They wearing no damn makeup. Their parents will beat the shit out of their asses. Yeah, no room for imagination. Yeah. Back in my day, there was. You were like, I wonder what she looks like behind that damn fucking dress. Hopefully, a gust of wind will come by. And G strings, don't even talk about G strings. Back in my day, that shit didn't even exist. If you had a G string, you was a hoe. Can you imagine? I'm 46. Let me tell you something. When I was about 30 years ago, I was 16. Those girls weren't dressing like that when I was 16. Hell no. Their parents will beat their ass. Pussy. Love and life, you're on a road tonight. I love it. But that's how it is. Like these girls, I don't know how their parents allow them to do that shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And my sister said that she was at the beach. They were doing beach volleyball, and this girl had like a humongous ass. And she said that G string got lost. You didn't even think that she meant the only way you knew she had a G string on because she turned around and her coochie was covered. But she said that G string got lost in that big ass. I started laughing so much. I said, these fucking girls are out of their mind. All this cellulite all over her big ass. I said, if I went to the beach and saw that, I was like, what the fuck are you doing, woman? Yeah, that G string got lost. My sister said that shit got swallowed. Yeah, so shucks. I'm telling you, like back in my day, we didn't have that shit. You never saw no girl on no G string. No way, granny panties, underwear, maybe some Victoria's Secrets here and there, some lace on it looking sexy. But no G strings around here, sweetheart. But now you go to the beach and there's asses everywhere. That's all you see is G strings. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, it rippled more than the waves. That's what my sister said. She was like, what the fuck this girl thinking? And her friend and her husband was like, oh my God, how the fuck they let this girl out of the house? Honestly, that's why God never gave me no kids because honestly, I beat their ass if they did that shit. If I had a daughter right now in this life, right now, if she was like 10 years old, I'd be super protective of her. I would like tell her, look, please, baby, don't do that. Don't buy that shit. No, you're not leaving this house in no pom pom shorts. No, 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 no. You know how many men vultures there are out there, woman? You don't know men like I do. Don't go out of this house looking like that, please. You better go. Who bought this for you? Your mom? All right, I'm gonna bend her. I'm gonna bend her over my knee. She's getting the fresh smack. That's why I can't deal with that shit. And then people would say to me, "Oh, Mark, you're overreacting. It's the style. It's the way." Yo, yeah, okay. So when your daughter gets hassled or raped because she's looking like a hoe, whose fault is it? Yours or mine? For criticizing, or it was the guy that raped her, or a guy who smacked her ass at the beach because she was showing her ass. You know what I'm saying? Don't blame me. Don't blame my opinions. It's your fault you let her out of the house like that. But see, people ain't got no morals and values no more. They don't give a fuck. And you know what? To each their own. You want to go do that shit? Go for it. I just pray that nothing bad happens to you. I'm not wishing it on you, but you're asking for your own licks because That's how people are. People need, get provoked by seeing you, and then they do dumb shit to you. But me personally, if I had a daughter today, I'd be in a lot of trouble. I'll be like, yep, let me see what you look like before you go out. No, 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 you gotta go change. But dad, no, 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 you gotta go change. You can't look like that, sweetheart. No, I don't want nobody be looking at you looking like you as a sex object. Okay, you're only 10 years old. Get your fucking ass back inside. I can't deal with that shit. Hey Mike, what's up, man? All's good, bro. How you been? Yes, I did. Mommy's gonna get spanked for letting our daughter go out like that. That ain't happening. Mm-mm. I don't know. Having a son is kind of different, obviously, because he's gonna get in other trouble. But a woman's body is like can be very provocative to some people, especially if their body's banging. And if you got like a banging 10-year-old daughter that's beautiful, and she wants to go out dressing like an adult, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. You're gonna get a lot of phone calls. I'm gonna have to walk around her like have to get her a bodyguard, like a sniper on the side. Oh, good to hear, bro. I was at the grocery store and one of my friend's daughters, I didn't even know it was his daughter. And she's about 15 and she was with her auntie and I knew her auntie didn't have any kids. So I told my sister, I was like, who the heck's that girl? He's like, oh, that's our niece. That's so and so's your friend's daughter. I said, really? I was like, no way. And she was like, yeah, she's 15. I was like, she dressed like a hoe to the grocery store, really? And she was like, whatever. She's like, yeah, that's how they want to dress. Yeah, man, I'm heartbroken. My boy is gone. Yeah, I just got the jersey. Well, I've got other jerseys, but I just got the city jersey. Um, yeah, I was heartbroken when I heard that news. I still don't believe it, to be honest. Something tells me like he's coming back, and it's just a joke, or it's like it's bullshit. But it's definitely true. I hate when my favorite player, leaves my team or gets traded. But this isn't the first time. I was telling my friend when Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett got traded to Brooklyn for picks, it hurt my heart. I had Paul Pierce's jersey on. I still have it upstairs on my wall. And he comes back and watches the games. He don't care. Marcus would be the same thing. Those guys are like Celtics for life. So it's a business. It happens. I wish that it didn't happen. That's the last thing that I would have expected them to do, but it's all good. I'll still support him. I hope he does well in Memphis, and I hope it betters the Celtics in some way, but we'll see. It's hard seeing your favorite player leave, but hey, it happens. It happens. But we'll see. I've seen a lot of my favorite players get traded or get sold or or like retire. It's hard, because we want them to always be there and always play and shit. But it's all good. The jersey becomes a souvenir now. And it's funny because I had it hanging up right here all season, and then when the season finished, I took it down. And I kind of had a feeling that was the last time I was gonna hang it there. Something told me he was gonna end up leaving, or he'd end up getting traded. They've been talking about it so much. Every year, like they want to trade him, trade him. I'm like, how the fuck you want to trade that guy and he does all this good work? And everybody still says, majority of the people say it's a big mistake. But we'll see. We'll see. If we don't win a championship in the next 2 years, it's definitely going to be a big mistake. They'll say, oh, yeah, it's because you guys did this and did that. But you never knew. You never knew. You just never knew. At least I got to see him play a lot of times and, you know, stuff like that. So it's all good. It's all good. We just have to have a new best player now. He's still my favorite player, even though he's not there. But I can't change my team though. That's not happening. I remember when I was young, super young, like 8, 9 years old, and they said that Larry Bird was gonna retire because he had back spasms and he had back problems. So I remember seeing him laying down on the side of the court, all back problems, and he was getting older. And I was like, fuck, man, when he retires, I'm going to be so devastated. That's like my favorite player. But, I've seen it all. I've seen them get traded, see them retire, see them get hurt. I can handle it. It's all good. It's a part of sports. You see your favorite players come and go, see a team win, see a team lose. Mike, I just got your donation, bro. Thanks. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready, man. Yeah, it is. It's a part of life. I understand it. It's all good. It doesn't make me less or more of a fan. I know how it works and I know how it is. I'm a sports freak, so I love sports. I've seen my favorite players leave, go, come, especially like soccer. Like I watched my favorite player leave my club, go to another club, then go to another club, and then go. And I still support him everywhere he goes. So it don't matter to me. Yeah, yeah. I remember it very because he was my favorite player. Yeah, it applies to life in general. You see people come and go. You're absolutely right. Loving life. You see, your grandparents, your parents, your siblings, your dogs, your cats. You see them all come and go. It's life. You just enjoy them while they're here and enjoy them while they're around, and you get to see them all once again in spirit. So at the end of the day, there's a reunion eventually. That's how I look at it. And I hope and I pray that that is true. I believe it is. Yeah, I remember that I was in school, and every time the Celtics used to lose to the Bulls, all the Bulls fans would come to me. Michael Jordan's better than Larry Bird. Celtics would kick your ass, nah, nah, nah. And I'd be there like fighting them, telling them that Bird was better. Blah 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 blah. And then eventually he retired, and I didn't have to listen to it no more. And I was like, yeah, now you guys can croak and talk and say whatever you want. It's all good. Yeah, yeah, it's true. I believe it does happen because if I can tap into spirit, if God gave me the gift to tap into spirit and talk to the dead, even though people don't believe it. But if I can do it, if God gives me the power to talk to the dead and to talk to people, then I believe that they're waiting, and I see them reunited with their family. And how can I know if how is it bullshit when I can see them and I can describe them to you and they're united? So I've seen it with my own eyes in a spirit form. So how can I not believe it? And I do believe it, and I hope that I get to, you know, I hope I get to see the people that, once passed away that I used to know. I hope that I get to meet everybody again. But I don't want to go no time soon. I hope God spares my life for another 40 years at least, and I get to see more and do more and help more and live a long life. Hopefully, I do a long, healthy life. That's all I want. Sometimes I can't believe I'm already 46. I'm like, where the hell did time fly? Yeah, he will. The thing is, God will always open his gate, but he might not open his gate 100%. You might be in a separate place. We might be here, there, and everywhere. And then I think you have to be super sacred to be by his side. So I think he just puts you back with your family where you belong. And some people burn. Some people who don't have a family, they end up hanging out with him, and he puts you with everybody else. I don't believe that we actually get to see God and meet him, but I feel like we'll, you know, I think he'll help you get to your family. All right. Mikey says Sarah finally made the decision to get the help she needs. She will be gone for probably the next 7 to 10 days. Will she finally get through this? Sorry to hear that, Mike. I thought she was getting better, but I'm really glad she's gonna go get help. That's good, man. That's a big step. I you should be happy for her. I'm glad she's getting help that she needs. Some people they need other people outside the people they love to tell them, like, or to help them. Sometimes people need a stranger to help because the people you love the most, you feel like you burden them, or you don't get the right help you need. I try to sympathize with people's decisions when it comes to things like that. I always feel like it's a thing where you have to be with somebody else to get help besides the person you really love and deal with. Yeah, man. That could be the case. That's perfect. That's the type of cards that I wanted to see. Perfect. Well, Mike, she's getting her wish. Her wish is to, be in good health, take advantage of the help. She's gonna get the help she needs. It's gonna be victorious, it's gonna be successful, but it's gonna take time. Slowly but surely she's gonna get there. She might be very stagnant at first. She might have to like consider ending friendships with people so she can get better. That's going to be some of the discussions. Like I always told you, I felt like there was people around her influencing her or having an effect on her in some way. So if she decides to end friendships or just end connections she has with certain people, then she'll be better off. But slowly but surely, the partial changes will take place. Um, I think you can trust her on this. I think that the service that she's being offered is very loyal. I think that she's going to reflect on a lot of things and she's going to be very intent to make her life better. But just know that it's going to be like a slow moving process. It's not going to happen all one time. But the outcome will be great. It'll be a new beginning. She'll feel a lot better. She'll feel like she's been reborn, and she'll definitely get a better health bill and a better like every all her wishes will come together. Like she's gonna look at this as an experience and an adventure, and she's taking it very serious. So I would say she's gonna gain from that. Yeah. Yep. And that's the main thing. That's the only bad thing I see around her is the bad friendships. And slowly but surely, she has to cut them all off in order to she has to turn her back on it and offer herself to God and offer herself to the help. And once she does that, once she gets that, once she reflects on what she really needs and what she really has to do, and I feel like the person that she's going to deal with for the help is very trustworthy as well. They're very helpful. Um, their services are going to put a lot of effort into her, and she's going to reach that specific goal. She's going to reach that goal. It's just going to take time. It's just going to, it's going to slowly and change. It's going to slowly change as time goes on. And I would say by September, so we're in June, July, August, September. Yeah. Right, exactly. So by September, I feel like she'll be back to normal, and she'll be like, not only back to normal, but she'll have more of a greater understanding of what she has to do, you know? Right, exactly. So once she realizes that that person, or people around her are not the right things to do, right, they're not the right people to be around, she'll be feeling much better. But this is like, if she tells you her wishes to get better and her wishes to, like, do what she has to do to make her life better, then she's really telling you the truth. Because it came up in the cards here. She really does want to, like, make her life better. She really does. And um, let me just check something here. Yeah. I still get like she has to discontinue to talk to people and to deal with people. She has to face reality. She has to rest. She has to recover. I think that she plans things and then, like, it doesn't go according to plan. She feels like she's ruined things between you and her for a long time, and she wants to, like, take accountability for that as well. Like, she doesn't want she has to overcome the bad trends that she set. She has to overcome the ruin that she made. She knows that she did things to you and to everybody around her, and she finally wants to, like, stop the arguing, and just like the feeling of feeling defeated and feeling like you can't get better when she knows she can. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. She's taking too much. She's feeling too overwhelmed by what she's done to everyone or how she's treated everyone, and she knows that she needs to understand that it's not totally her fault, and that she has to, like, make an unexpected change or a chance and do what she has to do. But I think, like I told you already, she feels guilty for what she's done, like, to you guys. Yeah, exactly. She wants to be a better mom. She wants to be a better wife because she feels like she made you guys unhappy and made you guys, she was lonely during that time as well. But she knows that, the future was kind of cloudy in her mind, but now she realizes what she's facing reality because she failed to face reality before. But she really means that. I see it in the cards, and like, I feel like her, like you said, like, her mom is helping her realize these things and probably, like, sending dreams and shit to her way to make her feel like, but I think that she feels like, mentally drained from what's happened, and maybe it took her by surprise that you guys all, like, um gave her a chance. So now she feels like she has to give the chance back, by getting better or getting help or making herself, getting to, like, a program where she can, understand more about herself. But I get all good outcomes, Mike. I always get, like, a good outcome at the end. But, like, it depends on her pretty much. If she can't She's made the plans, but she has to go through with it. So it's gonna be hard on her, but I feel like at the end she'll get her wish. Like, and you guys will be happy by September. Like it'll all get. You'll notice the difference by then. Yeah. Yep. But that's good. See, that's good. A lot of people need that. Not just her. A lot of people need no communication and no phone and no nothing for a couple of days to bring them back to reality, like how we were back in the day when there was no phones and shit. I had to wait in line at my house. There was 6 people at my house. We had to wait for somebody else to get on the phone, and then we got call waiting, caller ID, pages. You know. But you know what's bothering her the most, Mike, is her doubt in herself. Like she kind of doubts that, she kind of doubts like her relationship, her ways, her thoughts, her feelings. Like she keeps in doubt when she shouldn't. When you guys show her all the love you possibly can, but like she feels like she abandoned you guys. She just feels guilt and doubt. So in order to get over that, she has to that's why she's made that change, which is great, Mike. That's good to hear. Yeah, I keep getting like she's very uncertain, she's doubtful, she's hesitant. She keeps counting her losses, like she keeps like like you said, she's too hard on herself. But it's gonna change though, it'll be fine. So to answer your question, she'll finally get through it. By September, she'll be a better person. She'll finally, get the help. So slowly but surely, and September's just around the corner anyway. But I'm getting like the number 9. So I would say 9 weeks or September. And 9 weeks is September. So yeah, she'll be fine, man. She has you as support. Man, she's good, man. You supported her from the roughest times, man. You never gave up on her, and I appreciate that, Mike. You should pat yourself on the back for being a good husband and a good father. Not too many guys out there that's gonna, keep, their wife intact or keep like, putting faith into her and try and make her like better. A lot of guys give up, so you got to take some credit as well, bro. And I appreciate you doing that, being a real one and for your family and trying to keep things together. So looks like this is like, the finally gonna be like the help. Exactly. Yeah. You never know what you have until it's gone. And I think she realized that. So it's good, man. I'm glad. I was kind of hoping that I was gonna get good cards because I don't want nothing bad to happen to anybody. Because I know what it's like for people go and do shit like that. Watching my sister go through her divorce, it tore her apart. You've been with a guy for 24 years and then you get a divorce, and 3 months later, this fucking ass has got a new girlfriend and acting like he never loved his wife and kids, you know, and provoking me to beat him. But hey, I just told my sister, look, sit back and watch him get his karma and just sit back and take care of your kids and yourself. You got me, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And it all worked out. Here we are 6 months later, and we're winning and he's losing because he wanted to. Not my problem. Some people, need help, and get better, and some people never get better at all. We were talking about that earlier. Love and Life was saying, some people just never gonna get it. They're never gonna understand. And then people use their age as an excuse. But the older you get, the wiser you should get, not the dumber. So, you should learn from your mistakes and get better and better. And some people do learn, and some it's never too late. And I believe that she finally understands that that's not the right thing to do, and she feels guilty for doing it from the beginning. And I understand, she feels that guilt, and rightfully so. But I think that being back with you is helping her realize that there is a life after what she's been through, and that's a good thing. I'm glad she feels that way, because I get a feeling that this is it. She's finally gonna, she finally took the stance to get better, and she knows she has to now. Well, you know what, Mike? That saying will live forever into the next generation, because that's absolutely true. Some people always think the green grass is greener on the other side. And it's happened to me. It's happened to a lot of people around me. And I always sit back and say, oh, well, that's self inflicted. You did it to yourself, But I don't take people back and things like that. But I know in your case, that's the mother of your children. I don't have mother of children. I don't have, kids and things like that. If I did, obviously I'd probably consider, doing what you did. But me, I'm different. I ain't got no kids. So whoever comes in and out, I don't really give a shit. Like, they come and go. My grass is gonna stay green. Whether you come over and hang out on my lawn, that's up to you. But if you don't, I guarantee it won't be as good as me. So yeah, hang in there, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of Sarah. I wish her the best. Keep praying it. Keep praying for her, and keep, asking her mom in spirit to keep helping her. And I know she'll be fine. I believe she's stronger now than ever. I got good energy around the whole situation. So I just think I think she wants it to, like, be easy, but it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be slow, and things are gonna partially change as time goes on. And it's hard to let go of friends and family and people, because you have to analyze who actually benefits you and who doesn't, and who is actually telling the truth and who isn't. So if you have a lot of friends, you have to evaluate, each and every one of them. You have to investigate them all. You have to test their sincerity. And if you can't find any sincerity out of anybody, fuck them all and start all over again. And then that begins with loving yourself. Yeah, exactly, bro. I said that in the beginning of this live. I was saying that my circle is smaller than it's ever been. It's weird. Like, I don't have no serious close friends. And the close friends I do have, like, I see them once in a while, like, once in a while. Yeah, love and life, I agree, stay strong and patient. And Mike has been, Mike's a soldier. He's a warrior. Last year this time it was not good. And now, like, here we are a year later, and things are getting better. And it's gonna get even better, because things are gonna change for a lot of people. A lot of good people are gonna finally get what's rightfully get for them, and a lot of bad people are gonna feel the wrath of God. And I feel sorry for them. That's why I don't know if you guys got TikTok, but TikTok is like my favorite. It's got all these people saying all these real things, and I listen to a lot of, like, positive, decent people, and majority of them are men, and they say a lot of shit, like, from their own experience, and the shit makes so much sense. There's so much, like, positive vibes right now being put into social media, especially, like, TikTok and shit like that. There's a lot of like positive, strong men putting out strong messages out there, and it makes me happy to see people finally putting good shit on social media, like good sayings, positive thoughts, positive things, like telling you that, you gotta face reality. Like you gotta get rid of fucking toxic shit. You can't be with this person no more if they're treating you like shit. People are like pretty much, calling you out and saying, hey, look, is this how your life is? Well, mine was too, and I did this, and now you can. Like there's a lot of motivators and inspirational messages that I see on the internet. Now, whereas before it used to be all like bad shit. There is some bad shit still, but I feel like there's more positivity now than ever. Oh, me too, bro. I can count the amount of people I have on one hand too. Yeah, Mike knows what time it is. Mike's a good man. He's a good dad, a good husband, and we need a lot more men. A lot more good men out there. Men have been taken for granted, and I think that most people, especially women, bash men too much, and then men like get kind of like irritated and like they say, you women don't really know a good man. You're always going after some idiot, and it's true, But a lot of good men, they stay to themselves. They don't really want to be known to the public. They don't want to be known like to some random hoe or some idiot that ain't gonna take them for who they really are. So there's a lot of men stepping up, and I'm proud of them. I'm proud of a lot of men out there that show like their love for their children and love for their wife and love for their family and not lust for some hope, you know? No, they don't. But it's not all women. Like I love women to death, but women's problem is and always has been they choose the wrong person. And they think that they're gonna change that man with their coochie, change that man with a sexual desire, or they're gonna change that man because you get married and you have kids. You ain't gonna change that guy. He's always gonna be a dickhead. He's always gonna be an asshole, and he's always gonna be worthless. But if you get a good guy, that guy's not gonna change either. He's gonna be good to the day he dies. But you gotta be patient and find the right person. And when you find a good guy, don't say, "Oh, he's too good. He's too this." You're an idiot. Don't you want a good person? What the fuck you want some low life weirdo that ain't gonna do nothing for you? I don't get it. Like, yeah, exactly. I know a lot of good women out there, but they don't have their priorities straight. They think that, oh yeah, I got a car, I got a place, I got money, I got a good job. I don't need a man. Nobody said you did, sweetheart. But don't tell me you want a man, and then when you get one, you don't know what to do with him, or you're gonna treat him like shit because you got this, this, and this. Who fucking cares? I don't give a shit. I can marry the richest woman in the world, and I wouldn't even take her for that. I wouldn't even care about her money. I could care less. I don't give a fuck about your money. I want your heart, not your money. Your heart is what matters. I want you to love me. I don't want you can buy me all sorts of shit all you want. I don't care. You can't buy my love, sweetheart. It don't work that way with Marky. I got everything I need. I'm good. I just want your heart. I want you to love me. I want you to trust me. And I want us to be happy. But I ain't want, just some random hoe to just rock my world. That's fucking bullshit. That ain't love. That's lust. That's fulfilling your fantasies. I can get that with a decent woman. We can eventually get there. And if not, it's all good. Yeah, to each their own. And a lot of men do the same thing. I'm talking about women, but men do the same shit. Men always choose a dirty hoe before they choose a real decent woman. There's a lot of decent women that's presented to them right in front of their face, but they want that woman. There's big hooters, titties, and there's big asses, and they want one of them fake eyelashes and look like some porn star because they know they're gonna get some great sexual pleasure out of them, or they're gonna look like they won a trophy because they got some fine ass woman that's a hoe. You know, but see that the men got that stupidity way about them too. They sit there and be like, I gave her everything. I gave her everything. Yeah, well, you gave her too much, idiot. Nobody tell you get that woman all that money, all that fame and glory. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, exactly. I don't need no woman. I cook, clean, wash my own clothes. I know how to fucking do everything a woman does. I don't need a woman. I want one. I want a woman. I want a woman to love me, to care for me, and value me. You know, when something breaks around the house, you ain't gotta call nobody. You call me. I'll fix it. How many men do that shit? Not too many. You ain't gonna find another Marky. I'll tell you that right now. So when you come my way, you better come correct or you're gonna leave. You're not gonna be around me. You're gonna lose a good man. And there's a lot of women who lost me already, and that's their fucking problem. I could care less. You ain't coming back either. I don't care what you do. It ain't happening. Once I'm done, I'm done. So it's next. Who's up for the test? You pass the test? I know I passed my test, but can you pass yours? And that's how you have to value yourself. You have to put yourself, on that highest form of love. And once you get that, you're lucky and you're smart and you know what you want and you get it. And when it don't work, obviously they're not meeting your standards or meeting what they're supposed to do or not giving you 100%. And that's when you leave and you work on yourself again and wait for somebody else. And some people, what I noticed a lot about a lot of people sometimes is like my grandmother, both my grandmothers, my aunties, a lot of people, they become a woman becomes a widow. And I would say I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say 75% of women who lose their husband don't get remarried and don't even want another husband, right? They rather just be a widow because they love that man so much that they don't want another one because they don't want to experience another man because they love that man so much and dedicated their lives to him till death. And then you get those, women who, they lose their husband and they want another companion, so they'll go find one. And that's fine too, you know? Exactly, you know? Right, exactly. There's a lot of women who fix it themselves, and that's a turn on to me. Honestly, a woman who fixes her own shit, I admire that. I admire a woman who takes, that goes on YouTube. If she don't know how to, fix a leak or fix her dishwasher and she goes to YouTube and finds out how to fix it, goes to the store, gets the part and fixes it. I admire a woman like that. Because it's not a man's job. It's a label for a man to do those things. But a woman can do it too. A woman has a brain and fingers and hands and a brain. She can do it. I've seen women do, you know, men jobs and, fix things around the house where they say, I don't need no man, I can fix my own shit. And hey, if you want to learn, I'm open to teaching. That's one thing about me. If I ever have a woman, and she said, Marky, can you please show me how to do that? Yeah, sure, baby. Look, turn the screwdriver this way or bang the nail that way, do this way. If I'm not here, you know how to fix this. If I'm not here, you know, turn this off, turn that on, do this, do that. I'm not gonna say, oh, you don't know nothing about this. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm the man. I'm not like that. I'm like, sure, you want to learn, babe? No problem. No, she'll love me even more because I'm giving her knowledge, and I can learn from her too. You can say, babe, you're not ironing that shirt right. Let me show you how to iron it properly. Even though I know how to iron, I'm just using an example, like Or if she says, babe, I got a trick to do that. You can do this, I mean that. You can iron it this way too. I said, okay, thanks. I appreciate it. It's all good, that's the thing. But there's I also feel like there's people in life who have relationships and never get married, never have kids. Then there's people who get married and can't have kids, but they stay together because they love each other, even though they can't have kids, and they don't want to blame each other. And some people would say, look, I married you thinking that I was going to have kids. I don't. I want kids. Let's adopt them. If you don't want to adopt them, then I'm going to leave you and go to somebody else. Right? Then you have people, like I said, who become a widow or become, a man who loses his wife or a wife loses his man. Sometimes they get remarried. Sometimes they try to be with somebody else, but they can't. And sometimes they just stay without nobody. So everybody has their way of life. And I just think that we should never judge people for what their relationship status is. If you want to be single, that's your choice. If you want to get married, that's your choice. If you want to get divorced, that's your choice. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a choice. That's why some people say, "Oh, Mark, don't you want to get married and have kids?" Yeah, of course. But I'm not just gonna wife up a hoe and just pay child support and not see my kid. Are you crazy? I don't want that life. I wasn't born and raised like that. I want to marry a woman, have a child, and be with her forever. I'm not wifing no hoe. I'm not fucking paying child support and not seeing my kid. You fucking crazy? You got the wrong guy. Me, I love children. I love my nephews, and I do more for them than their damn fathers and mothers do sometimes. And that's like me. I'll go crazy if a woman did that shit to me. What? I'll fucking fight you in court every day. I'll take my daughter or my son from your ass, you crazy bitch. No, you won't. Mm-mm. You paying me child support at the end of the day. I'll be taking care of my child, not you, crazy ass bitch. No. I know how people go through that shit. Me, I can't do that. No way. I want to be with my wife. I want to be with my child. I want to, be a family man. But if I never get that opportunity, then I'm never gonna like say to God, "Oh, you diss me or you did this to me." No, it's all good. Like it's something that you want to do. You do. You don't. You don't. And I think everybody gets labeled too much. Even if you get remarried 3 times, people say, "Oh my God, you got married 3 times. What the fuck's wrong with you?" That's what that person wanted to do. Who fucking cares? You want to get married 3 times? That's your business. You want to get divorced 8 times or 6 times, whatever, that's your problem. You want to have 10 kids? That's your problem. That's your situation, not mine. You know what I'm saying? I think people just like worry too much about what everybody else is doing. And if people look at you and say, "Oh, I think you should do this, I think you should that," you say, "I think you should just mind your damn business. I'm gonna do what I want to do." And that's what I do now. That's why nobody says nothing to me. I'm single by choice. You don't like it, that's your business. Want to be my woman? Well, go ahead. Put your application in. I'll look over your file. You know what I mean, love and life? Fuck that. Me, I ain't dealing with that shit. Yeah, I'm a good man, but sometimes, being a good man is not what some women want. And I'm not gonna change for them. I'm gonna continue to be a good man. I'm not gonna be an asshole because they want me to. Well, they like assholes. You like assholes and go find one. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I want to be a good man to the day I die. And that means being good to you and you're not going to be good to me, then we're not going to work. I have high expectations, and I have high standards right now because I know what type of person I am, and I know what I can bring to the table. And if you can't do the same, then we're not going to work out. We got to do the same for each other. I can't be doing more than you, and I don't want you to do more for me. So, we're going to do everything together the right way. Just like how my parents did. My mom was a stay home, mom. She, you know, cooked, cleaned, washed our clothes, and then she worked at night cleaning offices. My dad, he went to work all day, worked at a quarry, cutting stone, doing construction. Then he would go clean offices with my mom, and me and my little sister would go with us and take us with us because we were too young to stay home, so we had to go help as well. And then my dad on weekends would go bartender at a club to make more money to put us through school and put us through, make sure we have clothes and food. And I watch my parents, do it together. And that's like the traditional way. That's how I was brought up. That's the type of life I want, is to do it together. That's what a marriage is supposed to be. That's what a relationship is supposed to be. You and your other half are supposed to do everything together. You put in your work, I put in mine, together we'll be successful. You're not supposed to be doing more than me, and I'm not supposed to be doing more than you. We're supposed to do everything together and do everything equally. You know? If you're not doing that, then you're an idiot for having that person with you. Yeah, exactly. I'm always gonna be that way, and that's probably why I'm single, because a woman will be like, "Fuck, you got too much high standards for me. You want me to do what for you? You want me to do the same I do for? I can't do that. Oh hell no. I want you to pay for everything. I want to live off of you. I want you to do everything while I just look pretty. Yeah. And you see that door there, sweetheart? Don't let it hit you on the ass on the way up. Goodbye. You got the wrong guy, the wrong appointment. You can't do today, sweetheart. That ain't happening. I'm not gonna cater to you. Fuck that shit. We're gonna do everything together. If not, bye. I watch my parents do everything together. That's what I want to do. That's how I was born and raised. Yeah, don't let that door hit you on the ass on the way up. Goodbye. I say that all the time. That's one of my favorite sayings. You don't like it? See that door? Goodbye. I've said it many a times and not even look back or thought about it twice. If everybody was like me, the world would be a better place. And a lot more people would understand. Yeah. I want to be true. I want to be real. I don't want to be fake. Fuck that. I can't be fake. I don't know what that is. And then but it's also a test, because I preach that and I am that way. The devil's always gonna send that hoe towards me and provoke me to, hey, you want some of this? Want to see this? You want to do that? And I'm like, yeah, yeah. Right. Bye. I don't want a hoe. Sorry. Thanks, but no thanks. Too old for that life right now, sweetheart. I want a real one. I want somebody that ain't selling their coochie or giving it away for free. I don't want that life. That's not good. But you know what? I have faith in love, and I know that love is real. Love is true. Um, I know that love can happen. I know that there is someone for everyone. I hope everybody finds love. I hope everybody finds the right person in their life. I'm still hopeful that I will one day. If I don't, I'm okay with it. Um, it's never too old to be in love. You're never too old to like find another person or be with a person. People are together at 80 years old and they still love their wives and their husbands and their kids and their grandkids. You see life, you grow old together, you grow love together, you love to the end. So I always believe that there is, someone for everyone. But whether it happens now, 10 years from now, or, it happens later on in your life or early in your life, everybody has a different path. So, and sometimes you got to go through a divorce or like a lot of relationships, or sometimes you just got to reach a certain age, man, you're ready. So everybody's path is different, but I still believe that there is good people out there. There is, true love out there. There is morals and values. There is good people. There is a real love out there, but you just gotta find it, or it's gotta find you. And sometimes you end up finding somebody the same age as you because you're both fed up, or you both have bad luck, or you both finally want to settle down. It's always something, you know what I mean? There's always a way. There's always a way. There's always a time. There's always a place. There's always something. Like, yeah, exactly. I truly believe that. I truly believe that's real, and that's how it is. I always tell my sister that, I may be 46, but if I found the right person today, I'll be happy. If God told me, look, Mark, you're gonna have to wait till you're 46 years old to find the right woman, and I'll say that's cool. I don't care. If I'm ready and I'm happy at that age and I'm ready for a relationship, then I'll take it. Sure. If the right one comes to me today, I'll take it. I'll go for it. I'll be happy. I won't say, "Oh, I wish you came in my life 20 years ago." I could care less. You coming now, we coming now. It's cool. So good. I have fun 20 years ago, and I have fun my whole life, and I'm ready to have more fun, and be loved and be have that real love and that real relationship. It's all good. I've seen people my age. I actually saw my friend, an old workmate. He's my age, yeah, 46. He's probably maybe 45, maybe. And he's got a son and he got married at the age of 45. And he was holding his son in the line and he said, "Hey, Mark, you all right?" I said, "Hey, bro, what's going on?" He goes, "Oh, this is my wife. And I just had a baby boy." I said, "Oh, man, congratulations." He gave me hope. I was like, fuck, he's a year younger than me. He got married and got a kid. See? And he was so fucking happy. So it happens, some people have love and kids later on in life. It's life. It's all good. Some people start early and end drastically. Some people have a drastic love life right up until 40 something, and then they have a good love life after that. We all have different paths, all different times. You're never too old to do anything. You can get it. You can get it done. There's always a way. Just keep the faith, and you'll get what you want. All right, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get out of here. I really enjoyed my time on here today. I've been on here for 2 hours and 20 something minutes. I believe that definitely. So, I believe in God and what He does for me and what He puts in front of my life and what He does. Um, and I know that, I always, what I tell God sometimes. When I'm sitting by myself sometimes, and I'm like, you know what? Especially this year, I really doubted relationships, and because of my sister's divorce, and seeing all my friends get divorced. And I said to myself, I said, God, I'm not allowing this divorce shit to get in the way of my happiness. But if you want to send, a beautiful woman my way, someone who I can love and trust and never cheat on me, then you can send them my way. But if you can't find no one in that description, then don't bring nothing to me. I don't want it. I don't want that. If you can't bring me the above list, then I don't want it. Thank you, but no thank you. I appreciate you. If you want me to be single and, praise you and that's cool, that's cool. You ain't gotta put no fucking woman in front of me. That's all right. But if you want to, and she meets my criteria and my list, then that's exactly what I say to Spirit and God. I say, look, this is what I want. I want a beautiful, trustworthy, woman that I can love and never cheat on me and treat me like a man, treat me with respect. You can find me that. You can put her in front of me. I'll do the rest. But if not, it's all good. I'll wait. Oh man. Let me tell you something, love and life. If I went to Cali right now, I'll be married by the end of the year. I have so much friends that want me to come to California, that come in here, that I would love to hook up with or just be friends with and just be cool with. And I probably would find a wife out there. That's the land of good women, and also crazy ones too. But I have a lot of clients and friends from Cali on here, and they beg me to come out there and hook up with them and, come out there and speak to them and, have fun with them and hook me up with their friend and whatever else. I would like to one day, but California is far from here. See, babe, it takes like a whole day to get there. But not a whole day, but, we got to go here. I think it's here to Atlanta, 3 hours, and then another 6 hours from Atlanta to Cali. But one day I'm gonna make the trip. I almost did 3 years ago, and then COVID arrived, and I got fucking screwed. But my grandfather worked in California for a couple years, and I have the address of like my aunts, like my friends, the family of my ancestors and stuff. So I would like to go to Fresno in California. That's where my family is in California. My long lost cousins and family and friends are all like my family's in the Fresno area in California, and a lot of my friends are all over California. They're coming here. So I would love to bring a beautiful California woman back to Bermuda with me. That'd be nice. Or I can stay out there. It's cool. I know. I like to. I would love to go to Cali one day, or maybe I don't know. Maybe the end of the year or next year I might go. We'll see. But right now I'm too busy to travel. I got a lot of work to do, and I got a lot of things to deal with. So once everything kind of settles down, I'm gonna take a nice vacation. I'm gonna go on a psychic tour to Cali. So I'll see when I get there. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. But I have to go to Cali. All my good women are over there. All my good friends. I have a lot of friends from Cali, and I love them all. I love all my friends from California. They treat me so good. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna stay in Fresno. I just want to pass by and like connect with spirit and see my relatives and stuff and say, hey, look, I'm so and so's grandson. Nice to meet you. I just wanted to meet you guys. I spoke to your parents and your peoples and all that. I just want to stop by and see if they still live around those areas or ask about them. If not, that's cool. I can just meditate around that area and just, you know, tell my grandfather hello and whatever not. And I want to go so I can connect with all my clients and friends over there. I have a shitload of friends and family over there. I would love to hang out with all my clients that come on here. All beautiful people, all nice people, and they always tell me, "Don't you dare get a hotel. You're staying with me." I'm like, "That's gonna be trouble. You know that, right?" So we all have a good laugh. Yeah, I'll mention it to God, in spirit. You know. Thanks, sweetheart. I appreciate you coming by. We had a great time today. I'm glad you hung here and hung out with me. We had a good time. And trust me, I definitely want to go to California one day. And if it isn't this year, I definitely want to go next year. But I got to see how everything pans out because I definitely want to go there. I've never been to California, and I've always want that's on like my bucket list. And it's weird because I have a lot of people, like 50% of my clients are all from California. And if they knew I was coming out there, oh boy, I'd have to take like a month off just to meet everybody. But I think it's a sign. I think it's a sign that I have a lot of California people in here. It's trying to tell me something. So maybe that's where she is. Or maybe that's where I can connect to a higher level, or meet those people in person and have a good relationship and friendship with them. Take my cards with me and have a nice psychic trip. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to going there one day. I definitely do want to go. That's definitely something I want to do. And all around that area I want to go to, because I know a lot of people live in Arizona, Texas, California, all around those areas leading up to California. I want to go to all of those places. I definitely want to go there and see all my friends. So I'm just waiting for some free time. And now that everything's starting, when my sister's divorce finishes, then I'll be like kind of free to do what I want. So I want to make sure she's okay before it all goes down. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here. I'll see everybody tomorrow. I should be here tomorrow at some point in time. And I love you guys. And I'll see you all tomorrow if you're around. If not, enjoy the rest of your week. Keep your head up, keep the faith, and pray that everything's gonna be all right. All right, take care, love and life. We'll talk soon. Thanks.